office, I guess. Why is my internet not allowing me to stream news from overseas off Sky TV? Why is it that every time I get interested in something and I type up something, my internet is allowed to fail, glitch, delete what I type up? When it's got prominence, what I type up goes away. When I compose myself and upload something, most of the times it's gone away. Now I am left with the remainders of the babbling that I do, and that is not right, that you can physically engineer what is released out on my internet and what I'm allowed to stream in to coerce me into being a simpleton and not being able to communicate with other citizens. What is going on that I can't stream this? I can upload it. I can get a new computer. I can pay for Charter. I can pay for AT&T. But everywhere of interest that I get in engaging overseas and typing up something prominent in my country, the United States of North Carolina, United States of America, I'm in North Carolina, Watauga County, the damn hub of the East Coast, and they're allowed to manipulate, alter my communication, hinder my observations, and just all around shit me from being able to correspond with the rest of the country, and manipulating all the college kids and the high school kids and elementary school kids, and being dumbing down to the point to where I wouldn't even have one of them sanitize my bathtub because I don't believe they could do it right. That's how dumb they seem to be. That's how poorly they carry themselves out here in the public world. There's only a one or a few handfuls of people, even in Congress and in legislative activities, that have any education that is practical. Okay? Why can't I, as a citizen, come to my representative? See, I either got a representative or I don't have a representative. And when I asked that representative for a meeting, Virginia Fox and Jonathan Jordan, when I asked those two representatives for a meeting redundantly, because I want platforms on Facebook that has the timeline of legislation, the ability to comment on that legislation, all that good stuff that we have the tools to have. We don't have to replace the representatives off the get-go, but I want a way to check and balance them. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go on the Congress webpage, the Congress C-SPAN, and comment on the legislation that's passed that is going into law. That way, if I have a grievance with it, there it is. Boom. And then I can turn and walk away because the job is done. Not this stuff that you guys have manipulating us where all we can do is like it. Why would we want to like it if there's no other correspondence from it? I'm talking to my Congress and my Senate of the United States of America and of the state of North Carolina. They got a Congress and Senate too. So, or they got a legislative body of some sort that should be prominent on my Facebook. I should be able to get an official line of communications on Facebook. I also want to eliminate the taxes because it's enslaving me to deal with a third party, which is the insurance companies, and then another third party, which is attorneys, to get the insurance to compensate you after you've already paid for the insurance. And there's layers and layers of insurance that prevent me from being able to make money. Because if I get a $3,000 job, but the insurance costs $10,000, where's my money? Oh, that's right. You have to work 10 more jobs to pay for the insurance. You have to do our work for us. You're enslaved to trade and barter with the insurance companies to be able to make anything. I can't even get to work without dealing with an insurance company that is mandated through the government for me to be able to have transportation. I can't get Jonathan Jordan to listen to me when I want a bus to come out here on this road that goes from town to town and transport. 'Cause transport people hourly to get me away from being enslaved. 'Cause if I get a $3,000 job, but the insurance costs $10,000, where's my money? Oh, that's right. You have to work 10 more jobs to pay for the insurance. You have to do our work for us. You're enslaved to trade and barter with the insurance companies that is mandated through the government for me to be able to have transportation. I can't get Jonathan Jordan to listen to me when I want a bus to come out here on this road that goes from town to town and transport people hourly to get me away from being enslaved. to commerce with the insurance companies. Everything we got, all the utilities that common sense would work, are all being hoarded up by the academically elitist. That all you can't even get kids to school on the right program. The elementary, everybody leaves in the morning, high school and elementary. The elementary gets out before the high school, so if you got a teen that is a good, responsible child, and you got a younger child that teen could help you with, that teen will have a better connection with his siblings. That will fix the family unit to an extent. There's so much that needs to be done with common sense. Why do high schoolers... Okay, it should be this way. College kids should get out first to school. Then high schoolers should get out of school second. Then the elementary kids. Therefore, technically, the college kids get home before the high school, and the high schooler get home before the elementary school. All right? And then the parents can actually afford to work on a regular schedule. I can't work for shit. I am hindered by the establishment that won't give me representation in my body of legislation so I can go to work and make for my family. And I've been at this for a year. I got started last year. Yes, I had many grievances. I didn't know how to, I still don't know how to get resolution on my grievances in the country of the United States. I got a car wreck. My neck hurts. I'm in pain all the time. I didn't get paid for that. I went to court. I even pursued it myself. And the judge looked at me and said, well, this is gibberish. Well, I'm sorry. I hire a lawyer, but you allow him to sell me down the river to bed down one of his other insurance claims with the adjusters. You make a damn stack of cards that is 100% against me. And I don't like it. I can't even have a home without you bulldozing the motherfucker, you stupid government workers. I'm going to stop this, and guess what? I'm going to do it just like this, and I'm going to do it redundantly, and I'm going to do it over and over because there's a simple fix. Get buses, get fucking rid of the insurance companies. How do you get rid of the insurance companies? You have the state that mandates the insurance, facilitate the insurance, giving a profit back to the landowners in the community, the property owners in that community that pay taxes. Okay? They're the ones that should be reaping the rewards, not these sorry piece of shit contractors that gives us the lowest rent piece of shits. Because that's how the state wants to buy stuff, is the lowest piece of shit damn product that they possibly offer, that's installed at the lowest price that possibly could be, instead of getting us some quality that could actually pay us dividends. Okay? We shouldn't be paying into a cycle that doesn't give us dividends. We don't need to go up here and panhandle for our dividends. Our dividends and our defense in our country against the oppressive government should be an automatic, mechanized process. Where if you're charged with drug or assault or breaking and entering or anything, there should be a process equally funded, equally genuine to the defense of the citizen that is accused of the crime. Not have the citizen, oh, well, I'm in jail now, I got to make bond. No, have the government that's prosecuting that citizen defend that citizen on the other side of the coin. We only got one side of the coin, that's prosecution until they pay. No, I want to stand up for their defense automatically. Like I got in that car wreck. You didn't even carry me to the doctor. Your stupid ER medical team just said no. Okay? So I had whiplash. I had a disc plumb slid over in my neck. Doctor's like, oh, that can't happen. Bullshit, son. The chiropractor took the picture of it. I I got stuck with a bad rep of having a whole bunch of medical bills not paid and not the right treatment. Okay, I don't like to think about it. All right. I've been letting myself go for years. I'd probably be a happier person if I went and got some treatment, but I can't incur more bills. I got $20,000. I was a backseat passenger, and one person owned the vehicle, one person was driving it, one person pulled out in front of us in their vehicle, and I had insurance too. But what layer of insurance did I have? Apparently not the right one, because I went and got a damn cokehead lawyer up here. I can't remember his name. And he called me one day, "Hey man, how's this sound?" And I said, "Well man, that don't even cover the opening medical bill. That doesn't even cover anything down the road. That's not suitable." Next thing I got was a letter in the mail saying, "Hey, I'm dropping you." Well, then I went to every single lawyer in Watauga County, North Carolina. Boom. Defense attorneys, medical, all of them. None of them would pick it up after that Cameron Ferguson sold me down the river. So then I wrote up some shit, and because I said in the amount of $100,000 or better, they said null and void because it was supposed to read $10,000 or better damages. Well, it hurts. I'm just tearing myself down going to work every day. It's obscene that you guys could expect me to want to cooperate and participate in a system that is geared just to run you the fuck over and collect money so we can dole it out. The only damn thing the government's been doing is doling out money that they force us to give them. Don't get good, solid utilities. You don't get shit. You don't get no Social Securities that take care of you. There's no guarantee of Social Security. If you don't put into... I don't know how I keep getting sold down the river. Damn, it shouldn't be my job. I want the government to defend me automatically, Jonathan Jordan. I need to have legislation that says if I'm getting prosecuted at the same time and the same amount of resources are going to be applied in my defense, including an initial... a crime scene investigation of a whole different branch. There's the prosecuting crime scene investigation, and then there's the defensive crime scene investigation. Not a bad concept. Okay. But the government don't work like that. We buy insurance, and unless I go buy a fucking lawyer to bring it to your attention, it's swept under the carpet. That's enslavement to deal with two third parties. And then the eminent domain. You can just take anybody's fucking home just because a group of people down the road 10 miles. Somebody down the road 10 miles wants to make $1. So they got to bring 4 lanes in to bring $1 to somebody 10 miles down the road. They want to get there because we were here first, motherfuckers. That's the fucking point. And if I'm disgruntled, it's not just a couple of days worth of fucking shit you've put us through. I do not like being stomped on. I do not like being robbed. I do not like being kicked down. I do not like being suppressed to where I have to find a whole nother lifestyle to live. People out here, you just could take in all the good natural things in life, like first come, first serve. The natural order of life is being scrambled like shit, man. And you won't put it back. You won't let nobody damn just call you up and say, "Hey, got an idea for some legislation about Facebook. Let's do some legislation to get it authenticated. Let's do some legislation to have the daggum representatives held accountable on everything that passes. Every line item if I don't get to vote on it, I should at least be able to chronicle a comment on it. You guys are not doing anything but suppressing the abilities of the free world. You've been doing it since the early 80s. You've been doing it as far back as I can see. One way or another, everybody's trying to get leverage on the other person. Yes, that's a free. Yes, that is free. But you cannot have imposed mandates of insurance purchases and tax paying, appropriation. You can't have all that shit and have a free market. You can't do it. It's not right. It's not truth. It's all fake. We need insurance. That's right. We need utilities. We need an avenue to collect to make everybody a participant. And that is the trade tax. From here to the moon. If you can't tax gas, that's fine. Put it all on tires. If they go to the air, that's good. Tires. There. Oh, what? I mean, how many cars you see out here without tires? Don't be dumbasses while I'm saying it. I'm saying it over and over. I'm saying help me draft out some legislation, get this done, get our roads and our utilities up to par, not what we got, pothole city. So, let's divert this money so we can bring more people in, and we can't even maintain the infrastructure already here. How many more days, how many more hours do we have to conversate with Representative Jonathan Jordan and Virginia Fox just to get the utilities fixed around here? I shouldn't have to go up here to the courthouse and draw out politicians, draw out this, draw out that. That's what you're supposed to have already. You're supposed to have people that are concerned with maintaining the quality of life in your environment. But no, they want to bulldoze you over. I mean, that's crazy. You know? It's all stupid, manipulative, aggressive attacks on the citizen individual. Okay? Now, see, the reason why they're not answering me? Shit. Why would they want to eliminate their job? Their niche. Their leverage to make their life easy. To make their life have all these layers of law and stuff that is up to interpretation every time it's presented. That's not law. That's a perversion of civil order. That's a manipulation of civil order. That is damn bullshit. It is bullshit. Don't they have BS in college? I think that's where I learned the word bullshit. Okay? I know exactly when I learned that word. BS. That's BS. What's BS stand for, teacher? I remember exactly the teacher told me it, and I remember exactly where. Okay? Really, I do. So, thank you, Carolyn. You know, it's going in. You just don't like it when it comes back out because it's tired of having to go out here and damn rake yards and paint houses and carry furniture and work on cars and beg and plead, fight off social services, having to move to accommodate this person, having to pay to drive to make money. It's fucking tired. But it's not so tired that it can't fucking try again. Why can't I get any traction just to get the damn legislation drawn up? It would be over. All we need is a straight tax, the system of Social Security. Good. Just grant everybody their payouts on that, early payout, whatever, and start taking care of us. The proper way. We put in, we get 10 times out. Because if you put in a pre-maintenance kind of fashion, if like, oh, my roof don't need painting, but I really want to paint it early. That way, the next level of maintenance is taken care of and put off for a long